Hey everybody, I'm Ted from Tebex. In this tutorial we are looking at the NametagEdit plugin and also at the SkinsRestorer plugin for Minecraft. Pretty self-explanatory. These two allow you to set a custom name tag and also allow you to change your skins on the fly. In today's tutorial we will look at the basic commands for both plugins, and we will look at the permissions so we can set it up so we can offer it through Tebex once a package has been claimed or purchased. We are also using LuckPerms to configure our permissions. All the links that we are using in this tutorial will be in the video description. My server is already running with NametagEdit, SkinsRestorer, LuckPerms, and also the Tebex plugin installed. As you can see, I'm already connected to my server. Here on the left is my operator account. This is the account with the shaders. This will always stay on the left. And here on the right, you can see the normal account without shaders will always stay on the right. So it should be pretty easy to see what is what. And this makes testing just easier without having to constantly operate and deoperate myself. A lot of plugins and a lot of things just work if you're operator. Make sure you have a friend or yourself as a player test everything that you're setting up and make sure it's working as intended. We're actually going to start with LuckPerms. So we're going to do LP editor and we're going to open up this in our browser. Let's first of all create a group. I'm just going to call it VIP. If you're going to add multiple groups, you probably want to set a parent. Since this is only in demonstration, I'm just going to leave it as default and create the group. But no player is inside of the group yet. Let's add our normal player account to this group. If you prefer, you can find the user in the users list, and then under parent group, you can add them to any group you want. And also remove them from any current group they are in. Since we have to use the command later on inside of Tebex, I actually want to do it through the game. So I'm going to say LuckPerms, user, Tebex Academy, parent, and then we can set or we can add. If you set, they only have one parent group. If you add, you're adding the group to the current groups that they already have. Depending on how you set up your server, choose what works for you. I'm going to say add for now. We need to push these changes first. I don't know what it normally says. We're going to click save and copy this command. Then on our operator account, let's go out of third person. Let's paste this in. And that will still apply. And now we created our group. Let's add our normal player account to this group. So we're going to say LuckPerms, user, and this is Ted Thomas. We're going to set the parent, and we can do set, which is remove all groups and only set this group as the one group that they have. Or we can do add, and then we're just adding this group on top of all the other groups that they have. Depending on how you set up your server, choose whatever suits you best. For me, I'm going to say add, and then we can choose what group we want to add them to. And in this case, it's VIP. And that's all we have to do for now. So I'm going to copy this. Trust me, I'm going to forget and copy something in between. But still, this is the command that we later on need inside of Tebex. So let's first of all take a look at the SkinsRestorer. Since we already have the plugin installed, we are mainly interested in the permissions and also the commands. If we open up the command page, we have some player commands, some admin commands, and we also have some permissions. So the main command is /skin. If we do /skin, we get all the commands that we have. So for example, we can do /skins, and this will open up the graphical user interface. And this will show the two skins that are available on the server. So I could change to the other skin, just clicking on it. And now if I go to third person, you can see that I took that skin. Opening up the skins menu again, I can change back. And it's that easy to change back and forth. There's also remove skin over here. Open up these skins, select any of the skins available, and then open up skins again and select remove skin down here. You can see that it defaults back to whatever skin I originally had. If a player has the permission, they can also set their skin directly from an online URL. If we copy the image link, we can just do skin URL and then paste the URL. Why does it not end with a PNG? Should end with PNG. Oh, uploading skin. Please wait. This may take... Oh, it's already done. Let's open up these skins, see if it actually edited it. Yes, it did. And see... Oh, we already have it selected. So that works perfectly fine. You can just take the link. Once again, if they have the permission, they can do it directly from the link. Now we can currently see that if I do this on the right, you can see I already tested this. I am able to change my skins. By default, everybody is able to change their skin. So this all works perfectly fine as I just demonstrated. If I open up my skins on the right, I am currently able to open it up and also change my skin. I'm not able to go into third person because I'm not actually admin. This is not what we need in this tutorial, so let's go into the configuration. Inside of our SkinsRestorer folder, we go inside of config.yml, and here it says, if true, players can change skins without permission. We're going to set this to false. We can set the cooldown so they can change every 30 seconds, or if there's an error, they can try every 5 seconds. You have options for default skins, disabled skins. I'm not going to go into this. This really depends on how you're setting up your server. Other than that, I don't think there's something super interesting for this tutorial. There are a few more options that you can configure, for example, for databases and blocked skins and blocked URLs, but nothing that really applies for this tutorial. So other than just changing the skins without permissions to false, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to save and exit, and then I'm just going to restart my server. Since it's that quick, I'm just going to restart my server. So now we actually need to give permissions for players to use something. This is exactly what we want. So I want to give access to skins to open up the menu. I also want them to give them the ability to clear or reset their skin. So we need to be able to set our skin through a URL. So we almost need everything except being able to change other players, their skin. So we need skin, we need command, we need set, we need URL because I really like that. We don't need to give this. We need to give access to the user interface, clear, not clear other players. Update is also a good one. If you change your skin in the official way on the Minecraft website, you need to use update before this reflects in the game. So this is also a good command or permission to give access to. We don't want them to be able to update any other skins. Okay, so we almost need to give the full list. Let's open up a new LuckPerms editor. And then let's go to the group that we created. And then I'm going to add permissions. So I just made it easy. I started with the first one, SkinsRestorer.command. And as you can see, clearly helps us. And we can now just do graphical user interface. I want to do clear. I don't want to do clear others. I want to do set URL, and I want to do update. So nothing with others. Double check. Yep, should be good. We have those here. We add them to our list. And then we actually apply to actually send that to the server. On our admin account, we get a confirmation what has been changed. If we go to user and Tebex, yes, we are in the VIP group. Let's see if it is now working. Let's do skins. We can open up our skin. We can change our skin. So now we have 2 of the same. We should be able to do clear. Oh, well, not for 21 seconds. That's fine because we can only change every 30 seconds. Let's do skins. And let's just remove our skin and go back to our default skin. So this is all working fine. Anybody that is inside of the VIP group can now set their own skins. Let's see if we can use a URL as well. I just chose a random Winterfrost skin. Let's see if this works. So skin, URL, and then the link. This one was a lot quicker as well. So that works perfectly fine. Let's now also add, do I have horns? Wait, ears, horns, headphones? What are these? Okay, sorry, got distracted. So same thing as the SkinsRestorer, we are mainly interested in the commands and also the permissions. One side note, if you are in 1.7 or 1.12, you only have a 16 character limit. If you are 1.13 plus, this is 256, I think. It's a lot longer. On the GitHub, we can find all the commands and also all the permissions. If we do /nte, we get our commands. We're going to do /nte group list, and we can see that we have 2 groups. We can see the name of the group, the permission, and also what it looks like when it's formatted, when someone is part of the group. So I'm going to create a VIP group. I'm then going to select the VIP group, and I'm going to set a permission for this. So I'm going to do NTE VIP, and then we set a permission node, and then if we do NTE group list again, you can see we now have another group called VIP. We have a permission. We need a permission to use inside of LuckPerms, and we also can see what it looks like when someone is part of that group. So now let's change the settings for this VIP group. So let's do NTE group VIP suffix, and then let's do VIP like this. And it says change the VIP suffix to VIP. To actually see this change, we need to add that permission through LuckPerms. Instead of opening the full editor, I'm just going to do LuckPerms group VIP permission set and then nte.vip. So now we added that permission to the group. Let's do nte reload again. And now we can see that the suffix at the end is VIP. We probably want this to be the prefix. And let's also see how we can do some colors. So let's first of all remove this. So just change the suffix to nothing. So I just did nte group VIP suffix. And then I set it to nothing by doing 2 single quotes. I'm going to do nte group VIP prefix. So we can do a prefix VIP like this, but it will be directly in front of it. And that doesn't look too good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add single quotes, just like we used to change our suffix. And I'm going to add a space. You can see that this will fix our issue, or at least I think this looks better. We can also use color codes. So what we could do is we could do, for example, N6, press enter. And now we have a gold VIP name. If we still want to have our name in white, we would first look up the color codes because I don't remember. And then we would do, after the space, we would do an F for white. And now we have a white name. So you can add colors, and I think you can even add some formatting inside of these tags as well. Let's say I have multiple groups. Let's do nte group list again. We have the admin group, and the permission for this is nte.admin. So let's first of all add a prefix to the admin group. So let's do nte group admin prefix, and then let's do a admin prefix. I'm not going to add a space. I know it's not going to look perfect, but I already demonstrated that. So let's add a admin prefix to this group. And then let's also add that permission to our group inside of LuckPerms. So let's do LuckPerms group VIP permission set and then nte.admin. And let's reload nte and make it day. Time set day. You can see that it changes to whatever is the highest tag. And this is depending on the order. If we do name tag editor group list, we can see admin is at the top. Let's say we wanted VIP at the top, which doesn't make sense because it should go from highest to lowest rank wise. But we could change this if we do / name tag editor group order. And then we say VIP moderator admin, for example. You can see the order is now changed to VIP moderator admin. If I now would reload again, you can see that I get that VIP tag again because that is the highest order. Now let's see what happens if we add a tag directly to a player. So let's see if we get 2. NTE player, Tebex Academy, prefix. Let's do admin over there. And let's actually add a space, doing a single quote. No, okay, so it just only gives you 1 tag. One thing to note is that these tags also show up in the tab list. So the only thing we need to do to get this automatically working is add a player to that VIP group. This will automatically set the VIP tag for them and also give them access to the Skins graphical user interface. I already have the BuyCraft plugin installed and linked to my web store. If you haven't done this yet, look in the video description. There will be a link explaining how to do this. Inside of Tebex, we're going to go to packages and then add a new package. So I gave it a name, a description of what you get, a category, and also set a price. We're then going to add a game server command as a deliverable and select our game server. Then when adding our first command, we already know what the command is. We used this earlier in the video. I'm pretty sure this is the command. Let's quickly go in game and double check. LuckPerms user, and then the username, parent, set, and then the group name. Yes, so VIP. So let's just copy this, paste it in here, even though it's exactly the same. We don't need the /, we don't need the username, but we do need to set the name variable. If we click on help here, we can see that for Minecraft Java, the name variable will get the username from whoever is logged into our web store. So this would be LuckPerms user Tebex parent set VIP. And this would automatically add us to that VIP group. Since this command doesn't require them to be online, we can set it to run even if they are offline. And that is all you need to do to add a player to the group. And now they have access to change their skins. And they also get that shiny VIP tag. Hopefully this was helpful. If you're not done watching yet, you can click here on the right for our latest release or on the left for something that we think suits you best. If you think I want even more, of course, feel free to subscribe. This way you will be notified when we release new content every Friday. And as always, thank you for watching and good luck with your Tebex store.